What's going on, guys? Well, you know it's time for another EDC update. It is now November and my EDC stuff has changed a little bit, so we're gonna talk about it. First off, let's get rid of the stuff you know about already. Cell phone, yeah, still same cell phone. Using that Magpul case, I like it a lot. I actually had a viewer just recently send a message, said that they got one and they love it, so very cool for them. You know, still don't really know what I'm gonna do with the cell phone, but I would imagine the next time you do see an EDC update, I will have a different phone. As far as the wallet, recently got this one. This is one of those magic wallets, very simple. Right now I took all the cards out of it and everything just so it wouldn't be seen on camera, but I'm sure everyone has seen these before. Super just kind of cheesy, but it does hold your bills and stuff perfectly fine. This one is very, you know, broken in. It's Captain Morgan on the bottom there. But I like it. It's really simple. Like I said, just basically carrying my license, my carry permit, my health cards, my health insurance, and my bank card. You know, that's pretty much it, and some cash. So it's been serving that purpose totally fine. It is different. Having the fatter wallet in my back pocket all the time, I mean, you do notice that when you're sitting down, and when you go to something thin like this, you know, it does change things quite a bit. Still carry it in my back pocket. I like it, you know, it's not bad. I've had these wallets before, but I might switch back to the other wallet or maybe try a new one in the future. But for the last, I don't know, a couple days, I've been trying this one out and it's been working out pretty cool. So thought I'd show that real quick. As far as my headgear, I'm showing this because a Superfly Fat Guy 859, he did notice that I was rocking the Dodo pin once again. Spyderco Dodo, either the ugliest or sexiest knife you've ever seen. Yes, an old Maxpedition hat. There's nothing like a beat up, dirty baseball hat, right? Baseball cap. I have lots of hats. I have dozens and dozens of hats, knife related, gun related, funny, not so funny, hats that were gifts to me. And I always go back to this one hat just because it fits my head just right. You know, sometimes you have a baseball hat and like there's too much hat and it doesn't really fit your head too much. Christina hates this hat because it like pushes my ears down a little bit, so I look goofy. But she loves me, so that's okay. She thinks I look goofy when I wear the hat. But I don't care because it is my hat and I'm sticking with it. I like it and I love the pin. I constantly get people asking me, usually if I'm sitting online somewhere and someone's bold enough to talk, they will say, hey, cool pin, you know, what is that? And they recognize it's a knife and I explain it to them and it's a fun time. Good times, good times. So yeah, I'm showing that because you use Superfly, just because you mentioned it, rocking the Maxpedition hat. Besides that, you know, it's my lighter. Got the old pickle lighter. Why am I rocking a pickle bic? Because I recently saw this at the store and I'm a huge fan of the Christmas pickle. It is part of my German heritage. And that's what it reminded me of, and Christmas is around the corner, so I've just been rocking a pickle bic. Why not, right? Talk about a conversation piece. Probably not. You say conversation piece a lot, but honestly, there's a very small fraction of times where you're showing someone something and they want to have a conversation about it. So really, that's more for me than anyone else, the Christmas pickle bic. Of course, you guys know the Minimalist. Nothing new here, still rocking it. Actually, just recently touched up a little bit. Was getting someone on the dull side because this gets a lot of use, heck of a lot of use. As far as the keys, did change the keys a little bit. Threw a lanyard on my key bar here. I also slimmed it down quite a bit. Been carrying this pocket clip style next to my main knife. It's worked out beautifully. Because I slimmed it down, it is even more comfortable than it was before. I basically took out 2 keys I didn't need and I added the 2 additional car keys to my regular key set. All right, that's the only change I made with these. It doesn't really add any bulk at all. The biggest, bulkiest thing, obviously, is this key. I don't really like these alarm keys, but, you know, I do like the alarm in the car. That's a nice feature. So I guess I have to keep the key. So yeah, that's the key setup. I liked this before a lot, but having it slim like this, even better. Now I find that I am carrying it every single day with the pocket clip and the lanyard. Just for me, it's not necessarily just to pull it out of the pocket, but it's kind of a reminder that's there. When I reach down, I feel it flopping around, and I realize that my key bar is still on my pants and didn't fall off. So I like that. Plus, I think it just looks good. So that's the key setup. I have been rocking the Don't Tread on Me wristband. Very happy to have gotten that as a gift recently. and I do wear it every single day. I like it, and I've had a couple compliments on it so far. It's cool because when you're walking through the store and someone says, hey, nice wristband, you automatically know that they're a gun person, and I think that's super cool to have fellow gun people around me. So I like that quite a bit. Of course, the wedding band. I do have a wedding band now, so that is technically part of an EDC item. You will see it in, when I'm doing knife reviews and stuff like that. Just a simple silver band. I do have an infatuation with silver. I love it, so that worked out nicely for me because it's a cheap ring. Although hard to find, when you do find them, they're not very expensive at all. As far as the knife, brand new knife. I don't know if I posted it yet, but you will see a story time video where I quickly flashed this, but it was kind of bad lighting. This is a brand new company. It's actually not really released yet. I was sent to this by one of the representatives of the company to start testing out because they're going to be launching this line pretty soon. The brand is Steel Will. This particular folder is called a Bruiser 500. It's a very large folder, sporting K110 steel on this. It's made in Italy. It's a flipper design, liner lock, locks up really nice. Came super sharp. Just an interesting design. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't have a whole lot of use on it, just basically fondling it. Cut a few things today with it, but I do have a lot of testing to do, and I'm kind of waiting anyway until they're available. We can see pricing on everything. That'll determine what the knife review consists of, because price is everything. It's a very, very cool knife, but I'd like to see what they're going to be charging for these. So anyway, you can stay tuned for that. We'll have a review in the future on this particular knife. And as far as the gun, lately I've been rocking my 357 Magnum. This is loaded because, as some people say, an unloaded gun is a overpriced paperweight. And I like that saying. I think Lynn Thompson says an unloaded gun is an awkward impact weapon or something along those lines, or ineffective impact weapon, and I would agree with that. So finger off the trigger, of course. This is 357 Magnum. It's a 7-shot, which I like a lot since most of them are 6-shot. The one thing I noticed, though, that was really weird is I started carrying this a lot lately, and I noticed that the cylinder release right here was loose, which is not good. It was loose. This screw backed out. I have no idea how. Maybe just from shooting. It wasn't Loctite or something from factory. But this loosened up enough where this whole release actually swung down. I'm like, what the hell? So good thing I noticed that and tightened it up appropriately. Because, I mean, although I don't need the release for shooting the gun in an emergency situation, I certainly don't want it to be non-functional. So that's not cool. But yeah, do love the gun. Have the Theis holster still. Had this, this is probably my favorite holster for this particular gun. Just carries very nicely, and it works for me. So that's basically what my EDC has consisted of over the last, well, I want to say week and a half, 2 weeks or so. We'll make some more changes. I'm going to continue to carry this Bruiser 500 to see what the deal is with that, and I definitely have to use it more, get more familiar with it. The keys are going to stay like that for a very long time. The Bic will be changed out for Zippo. I want to start carrying a Zippo again. I have a couple other lighters I might start carrying, just depends. But you guys know my EDC setup is constantly changing. I'm very happy with this one, though. Obviously it provides everything I need as far as daily tools and whatnot. That is pretty much it for this EDC update. Certain things will stay. Still gonna carry this gun for a little while. Obviously still gonna carry the neck knife. The knife, the folder, I will continue to carry because I really want to get familiar with this knife before I do a review on it. Because it's a new company and everything, it deserves a little bit extra attention to make sure that it's gonna last, and as far as the review goes, I want to make sure that it is accurate information, and of course not assumptions as to how it's going to perform, but real information as to how it did perform. It's very important for reviews. Anyone who's getting started with that kind of stuff, I've said it before, but if you're going to review something, it doesn't matter whether it's a watch, a knife, a shoe, food, make sure you eat it, you walk in it, you cut with it, and it tells the proper time. It's just really important for the people watching to not just be entertained, but obviously get factual information to help their purchasing decisions. So anyway, I will change out the wallet though, although it's cool. I just like a bigger wallet. I like to carry more stuff in my wallet. So that'll be changed out, and I might even change the lighter back to a Zippo, because I haven't carried a Zippo in a while. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you soon. Take care.